What's going on, guys? My name's Eclipse, and today we will be covering 20 things that have changed since the release of Clash Royale. So I went through all of my old and original Clash Royale videos, and I tried to point out every single thing that was different then compared to now, and I think I've compiled a pretty good list. Now, if you guys are new to my channel, please hit that subscription button, because once we hit 1 mil, we are going to be doing that face reveal. Also, if I missed anything in this video, please feel free to leave that down in my comment section below. So the very first thing we will be covering is the fireball icon. When the game was first released, it looked a lot more cartoony-ish compared to what it is now. After that, we have a change to the goblin barrel, and originally this card was for elixir, and another elixir change is coming to the musketeer, and I'm not too sure if the icon on the musketeer is different, but for some reason I feel like her hair looks a little bit weird. Now, I'm not too sure if this is just my eyes playing a trick on me, but I thought I would point that out. Another stupid thing is, if you're looking at the cannon, this card costed 6 elixir, and when it comes to searching, it actually costed gold to search, and the higher arena you were in, the more gold it would cost you. Now, these next screenshots are going to be coming from the iTunes App Store, and if you're looking at the mortar costed 6 elixir as well. And then the two other changes on here, which I've mentioned in the past, is that the mini P.E.K.K.A was an epic card and the prince was a rare card. Another thing that's pretty stupid is, in order to do a friendly battle back in the day, you would actually have to pay gold. And now, coming on over to the next change, which is kind of stupid slash cool, you used to be able to watch replays in landscape. So instead of having your device straight up, you would be able to rotate your device sideways. Now, this feature is cool in some aspects, but it was really annoying because whenever you loaded a replay, you would have to turn your device sideways. Now, I do think this would be a cool feature in modern day Clash Royale, just because there's so many tournaments and like big Clash Royale events. I actually think landscape would make an interesting spectator feature. Now, after that is a change coming to 3 musketeers, and these bad boys used to cost 10 elixir, and another card that changed in elixir was the elixir pump, because when this card first came out, it only costed 5 elixir, but since then it's been increased to 6. One of my favorite old features in Clash Royale was the color name and text. Essentially, there was a glitch where if you would put random code before typing, you'd be able to change the color of whatever you wrote. So this worked in clan chat. If you wanted to type in color, it was fairly straightforward, and of course, if you wanted to change your name, you can do that as well. Now, something not a lot of people know about Clash Royale is the chest system. So when the game was first released, there was no super magical chest whatsoever. In the background gameplay you're watching right here, this was my very first super magical chest like ever opening. I got this the day it was introduced to the game, and when the game first came out, if you went on over to your shop, you were actually able to buy silver chest and gold chest, but unfortunately I don't have any gameplay showcasing that. Something else that's a little bit weird is when you used to put a poison spell or a freeze spell down, there was no ring around it to indicate that it was yours. So in this case, there's a poison spell down and there's nothing around the poison spell at all. But in the current version of Clash Royale, whenever you put a spell down, there's a blue ring to indicate that it's yours or a red ring to indicate that it's the enemy's. And for the last 4 features of this video, unfortunately I don't have any gameplay to show you for these, so you're just gonna have to take my word on these. But when the game was first released, there were no legendaries at all, so you weren't able to buy them from the shop, you weren't able to unlock them anywhere. Pretty much epic cards were the highest rarity. And in case you guys don't hate the X-Bow enough, when the game first came out, the X-Bow targeted air and it had more range. And something else that made it even more annoying is that the deploy time on it was rapid fire. Instead of it taking 5 seconds like it currently does, it pretty much deployed near instantly. And for the final difference, this is coming to the P.E.K.K.A, and the P.E.K.K.A used to cost 8 elixir and it was a relatively slow card to place down, but since then the cost has been decreased by 1 elixir and it deploys in just 1 second. So guys, this has been Eclipse, and those are 20 things that are different in Clash Royale now from when it first came out. Now, like I said in the beginning, if I missed any changes, please feel free to leave those down in my comment section below. But guys, this has been Eclipse. Thank you all for watching, and peace out.